What a great job. Parker Kligerman just solidifies his position as the king right now in the ARCA Remax Series.
Parker actually is still in high school. Kligerman has the advantage. Roger Penske's got to be smiling. There's not enough time. It's going to be Parker Kligerman.
I guess it's not like we're breaking the news, but we do occasionally like to have Wind Tunnel introduce you to stars of the future. We decided, let's give these occasional segments a name. How about Racer Next? Parker Kligerman, Penske development driver, 18 years old, out of Westport, Connecticut. Great stats in ARCA this year. 5 wins, including 4 in a row. Resume includes a 2006 FR 1600 championship, won 11 races and 3 runner-up finishes and 14 starts. And now he joins us right here. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. Let's start with Pocono and just get the bad news out of the way right up front. That just wasn't very good the way it ended up.
You know, that happens in racing.
Yeah.
We haven't had a lot of bad luck this season. So, you know, those things, I think we had a shot at the win. We had a great car, and we had a few mishaps in the pits that probably put us back there where we shouldn't have been. But, you know, that's we win as we lose as a team. So, you know, those things will happen. We'll move on next week. Got
back there in the back where he didn't belong and got tagged by Arpin and turned around, and it produced a 100-point swing in the points. Your title rival, Justin Lofton, goes on and wins the race and now leads you by 5. How big a deal is that to you? I mean, do you kind of hang on whether you're leading or not in the points?
You know, the weirdest thing for us is that we go to a couple tracks that are a little weird. Dirt track. I've never been on dirt.
I wondered about that.
That's going to be odd. And, you know, we'd like to have that point cushion, but, you know, it's gone now. And so what it means is we're just going to have to go win races that we didn't anticipate in winning.
Has he ever been on dirt, I wonder, Lofton?
I think he did the 2 dirt races last season.
I got you. Here's a tip. Follow Frank. Frank knows how to do the dirt
Me and Frank
thing.
have actually talked about it a little bit, so hopefully he'll help me out.
Yeah, and when it goes like this, do like this. It'll all work out for you. You've got an interesting career path for a kid just out of high school. Let's start with the moment when you decided to be a racer. I've heard a story, which I love for obvious reasons, about how that came about. I want you to tell me the story. Tell me if it's true.
It's very true from what you've heard, probably. When I was younger, I was always into cars, and when I was about 9 years old, we got cable, and they got the Speed Channel. And I started watching racing on the Speed Channel, and I started go-karting with kids just my age, going out there. And I said, I need to be doing that.
Cool.
I need to be doing that. And so about 4 years later, I was 12 years old, and for my 12th birthday, my parents got me a go-kart. And they've never even seen racing. They don't even know what it is.
Had no background at all.
Nothing. There's never a person that's even seen a race car in my family. And my parents thought, what is he going to do with this? You know, he's going to drive in the backyard. What's going to go on here? And my dad didn't really help me out at the kart track because, you know, he likes to say he has 10 thumbs. And he had no introduction to it. So it was actually my mom who went down the kart track with me, and I just started working on myself and trying to figure everything out.
Wow.
And did that for about 2 years. And then I moved on, and I said, I almost won the championship in that last year, and I said, I need to go to cars.
So and when you did that, it was interesting to me that you went to the Skip Barber School and Series, and then that West Coast Championship that we mentioned, the Formula TR Series. But then you go from there to USAC Midgets. A subtle change in direction. What was the thought process there?
Well, you know, my dad helped me out that first year, and he actually had a funny quote during it all because he used to ask me that, you know, why don't you make it a hobby? And I was like, no. I'm going to be a race car driver. I'm destined to be a race car driver. And so we kept doing that, and he had a funny quote that was, say, is that a good thing? Because I remember we had to
gotta go.
And, you know, he wanted to cut back, and so couldn't go to Europe because that's and for like an opportunity was over. The best at the time, Bob Prona, who's been there the whole time and helped out a lot. Me and him went and did midget racing, and my dad helped me out a little bit, and my grandpa put in a little bit of money.
Yep.
And we did a really low budget 12-race season, did all right. You know, we had a couple results, and from there we got affiliated with Kite Motorsports because my coach, last manager, was working with a driver at Kite Motorsports.
I got about 15 seconds for you to tell me where you go next. You obviously want to win the ARCA Championship. What's the next step in your Penske development?
Yeah, we're focusing, you know, on winning as many races possible this season and winning the championship. But obviously, you know, we're always looking to the next step. And, you know, we're looking for the marketing partners to make that next step. You know, whatever it is, run partial season nationwide next year or, you know, full season. We're not sure, but we're working on that development, so we'll see.
Good luck. Continued success. We love it that speed played a part in that success, and we hope it just goes all the way to the top.
Definitely. Thank you.
Racer next, Parker Kligerman. Well,